Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, good whatever. Who cares? We're listening to Persona 5 today. Welcome back to the auditorium. My name is Jesse. If you're new here, I do a lot of guitar content with video game content, and sometimes I combine the two. Actually, a lot of times I do. I do a lot of covers of video game songs. Anyways, Patreon request from Cat Lamos Quick Draw. They say, I have a major soft spot for Persona overall, but especially 5. Original was the first game I ever loved though, enough to get the Platinum Trophy for, and then I did it for Royal and Strikers, LOL. And I do love You Are Stronger. It's an amazing song. So this is You Are Stronger from Persona 5 Scramble/Strikers, Phantom Strikers OST. Long title. I reacted to Persona 5 a couple weeks ago, and I loved it. And I've been waiting for this day because all the Persona fans came out. I've never played Persona. I was so impressed by the instrumentation from that song, and I'll leave it here. Let's just get right into it. Thank you, Cat Lamos, for the request. You Are Stronger. You Are Stronger. Oh god. Off the bat.
Erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark. Filled with dismay, laid along and fake tomorrow.
Oh, the jazzy chords. Nice harmony. I love the visuals of Persona. You could tell Persona is a passion project. Okay, we got a little bit more rock this time, huh? Some electric guitars. I forgot the composer's name, I'm sorry. What? Ooh. Verse number 2. So if you're a fan of the bass, Persona's for you. Sounds like a Fender jazz bass. You wouldn't think electric guitar goes with this, but it does. And it's very distorted, like. We love a good bridge here. Look at these visuals, man. How do you use this phone underwater? This is very interesting because you can groove to it, right? Like, but you can also headbang to it. Yes. I love when a solo ends on that high note. I was wondering how that song was. I was really wondering, I'm like, how are they gonna end the song? This is kind of a lot, but wow. Yeah, as I was saying towards the end there, Persona has this kind of huge clash of genres, and a lot of times in the same song. So, as that, for example, like you could easily groove to that, right? The bass and the jazzy chords, which I believe that that keyboard had like a bit of a tremolo effect on it. You know, it was like wah, 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 wah. I'm not sure though. I only heard it a couple times, but you could definitely groove to that. But in the same song, you could definitely like headbang to it and like rock out. Meanwhile, the vocals are just this carrying the whole thing. That was it's like I don't know what to feel, but the answer is yes. Persona is so interesting. It's unlike any stuff I've been reacting to, and I guess that's why people have such high praise for it and have been telling me for years to listen to it. I see why, because if anyone knows me, they know I listen to everything, and this is, you know, fitting that bill quite a bit in the same song. So I can imagine like the whole OST. This is an experience. Persona is crazy in a good way. It's crazy. It's insane. I was thinking I really would love, in a perfect world, that in the future, all game studios, and even just regular bands, I wish we always could just have the isolated tracks of all their songs. I would love. Can you imagine hearing that song, you know, ripped apart in files, and you can just hear the drums, and then you can just hear the keys, and you can just hear the guitars, and you can just hear the vocals. It would bring such a whole new like joy for it. And I kept thinking that I would love to hear this by itself, and then this by itself, and this by itself, because it unfortunately gets a little lost in the mix. But the cool part is that since you can hear it whenever you want over and over, and no one's gonna tell you anything, you could start finding those little things. And that's kind of why I like doing these reactions. And since I'm a musician, you know, I could point out those things that you may probably have not heard of before. So even if you've been hearing the song for years, you may have not heard that drum fill, you know, in minute 2 or something like that. That was just an example. And that's kind of what I like to do. I like to find new stuff every time I listen to it, or the next time it comes on in like my shuffle. So Persona is definitely, I feel, an OST that you could just decipher for years. And apparently there's 5 of them, so that I know of. So thank you, Cat Lamos, for the Persona 5 request. You are stronger. Exquisite. Loved it. If you would like to get your request in, you can do so on Patreon. Look at all these people. I had 3, and now I have, I think, 88 in a span of 2 weeks. So thank you guys. You guys are wild. So the queue is a little backed up because everyone just came at once. So bear with. I will get to them if you become a patron. Whew. Yeah. Thanks, dudes and dudettes. Thank you, Cat Lamos. I have more of your requests coming. And yeah, Halloween's coming. So happy Halloween. See you there. I'm not sure if I'm doing a spooky video, but I'll try. Maybe I'll put like some ketchup on my eyes or something to be spooky. See you dudes and dudettes later. Have a great one. More Persona, please.